What up, peeps? Welcome to another episode of Next Friday. Now this week, well, the things are a little bit different, you know? And before I even go any further, don't jump on my case for not wearing my mask. Because, as I said, this week, we're doing it a little bit different, okay? So, we're going to be chilling with King Pin from the mighty King Addies Sound System. He is located in Brooklyn, New York. So guess what? We're going to link up with him over the web. All right? So check out this Skype interview with King Pin. Yeah, man. King Pin, welcome. Welcome to Next Friday. Joining us live this week, all the way from... You're in New York? It's Brooklyn? Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, man. Cool. So, what the vibe like over in Brooklyn right now, though, in terms of the whole COVID thing and all of that?
I think it's something to get used to right now. Everybody's still got. It's like New York is a city that don't sleep, so the whole nightlife and everything is kind of done. And I mean, some people still working from home, some people have to go in, some people, everybody got to wear their mask and everything. So it's literally the same everywhere. Because I know in Jamaica you have to wear a mask everywhere.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's literally the same everywhere.
Okay.
But here is just, we a place that we always on the go, always on the move. So everybody got to slow down a bit now,
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, well, we hear that you guys basically celebrating 38 years. It's 38 years in the business, the sound system business. Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you guys been around for a minute.
Longer than me.
But I mean, what is it like, just being a part of that rich history and, what is that feeling like?
I mean, I always say it's just like a blessing, honestly, because I play one of the biggest songs in the world, travel the world playing Addies, and everybody shows love, the fans show love, when I go around the world and play these festivals and tour, and everybody shows love. It's a blessing,
Yeah, real, man.
Yeah.
But clashes, in terms of the whole clash culture, though. How would you say that it has changed? Based on what used to happen back then, and then what you are experiencing currently.
From back then, I think it's changed because it was more frequent back then.
Yeah.
It would be more. It wouldn't even be labeled as a clash sometimes. It'd just be a dance.
Okay.
Just a regular party.
And just vibe and have some fun.
Yeah, it's just war. At a certain point, it's war, and then back to the girls, and we just enjoy ourselves. But now everything is just like strictly this zone versus this zone, and it's not as frequent as it should be.
Right.
That's the take on it. But the vibes is still there. It's not as bad. I don't think it's as vibesy as back in the day still, but it's still there. People still love it. The younger people, we need to get more involved into it. That's what I want to see.
Right. But why do you think that the younger people not as involved as before?
When I go to clashes, I just see a lot of the same faces most of the time.
Yeah.
You see a lot of the same faces, and you see the ages of the people in there. It's not like a 21-year-old. It's not like the first clash I went to. I was probably about, I don't even know, probably about 15, and I got snuck into the clash. I had to pay the security guard money to get into the clash.
Yeah.
And I don't think that happens anymore like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it does, but it's not like a bunch of young people that you would hear talking about, this song and that song, and you don't hear that much.
Right. I know you recently dropped a production. I think it's your first production.
Yeah, my first one. Yeah.
What was that like? I mean, how you decide to, even venture into that lane?
Production?
Yeah.
I mean, I come from. All my friends are like musicians. Like my real close friends that I really chill with on a regular basis, they are like musicians. They are in band, and you know what I mean. So that part of it, that the production side comes from watching them. You know what I mean? Watching my friends. Them. I got a friend that's like big engineer. He engineers for Shaggy.
Yeah.
No, it's like all my friends are into music some way somehow, but the production part I got from them, and I played drums from young.
Okay.
Understand? And I'm like teaching myself how to play the keyboard and stuff. So it's just part of it. So one day I was just, I'd be in the house just messing around, and I came up with the rhythm, and it was yeah.
And the rest is history from there.
Yeah.
The artist who who actually did that song, I think she's a teenager, like about 17 years old.
She's about 19.
19.
I'm not even sure. I ain't gonna say the exact number. I ain't too sure, but I think she's like 19 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, how did that whole hookup come about? In terms of she actually voicing for the label.
Well, it was more like well, I don't even know how that whole story. The whole story was it's just a random thing. I just had a rhythm. It's like one of them things you just make a rhythm and it's just on your computer. I did it from 2018. I had it on the computer just sitting there. And it's like I was just playing around. You know when you make something and you just put it down and then one day you just pick it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just going through some of the rhythms I made and I heard it back. I was like, yo, this sound all right. This sound all right. This sound all right. And the same time I was on phone with management, however, and management say, yo, that sound good, Kingpin. And then that was the time when they were now making the link with her, BabyDall.
Okay.
So Nico, he lives in Westmoreland. She lives in Westmoreland, I believe. Right. So, they have a link.
Right. So, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when she heard the rhythm, she just said, yo, let me try. It was the first time she ever did like a conscious kind of tune too. So, cause she's more rough, she rough and some girl tune like that. So this was the first actual time she did a conscious tune. Okay. Yeah.
But in terms of like, other entertainers, some popular ones, you plan to get them involved in some of the projects as well?
Oh, I mean, of course, that's a goal.
Yeah.
It's a big goal of mine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Work with some of the bigger names in the business, but I think honestly, my biggest goal is to work with a young artist and see if, I can make something to propel them into the big names, big leagues,
So you can actually see a difference in their career and stuff. Okay. But I mean, a lot of people always said, sometimes it's hard to work with entertainers, and I mean, especially if you're taking somebody from scratch, and trying to build them up, you have them patience there.
Yeah, man, I got patience for it. Still, I got patience. I mean, it's music, man. It's music. If a person's willing to do the work, man, young, old, it's gonna work. Because once the person wants to do the work, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
All right. I want you quickly for me, just tell me one of your best Clash memories. You on the big stage, and one of your best and one of your worst memories on the Sound Clash stage.
Yeah. So many clashes. I've been in so many clashes.
But which one jump out at you?
Which one best clash memory?
Yeah, which one does jump out at you? I know you have many.
I would say the best one was Trinidad. I clashed against a song in Trinidad called Taurus. That's my brethren still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and them real good, you know what I mean? But it was the first time I ever was in Trinidad, honestly, and I clashed against them, and I don't know, I just made up a little story in my head and just drop a tune. It was Everton Blender.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, the whole place just went crazy. It was people jumping in there. A dude had a cymbal.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. It was crazy.
So that Everton Blender there was a defining moment.
Yeah. For me, that was like, yeah, man. Yeah.
So then.
Yeah, couldn't come back from that one.
All right. You remember what year that was though? Trinidad.
Nah, I'm not even too sure the year. Probably 2016 or 17.
Somewhere there about. Okay. And what about your worst memory now? Like this clash was just a nightmare.
The nightmare clash, I would say, from start it just didn't make sense. Was UK Cup, when we was in UK Cup. That was one of the worst feelings. That was. But even though you still put your best foot forward, you know what I mean? And but that wasn't good. That wasn't a good night still.
Okay, give me one, like, why? I mean, I know probably everything went wrong from start to finish, but what was it? If you could pinpoint something, what was it?
Sometimes it was just we just didn't connect with the crowd.
Okay.
The tunes that was playing, tunes that was selected, it didn't connect with the crowd.
Okay.
And that's really what the problem was. Honestly, it was just no connection with the crowd.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the crowd wanted to see us, man. When I remember I walked on, you know, when you go in a clash, you have to pick the number, then.
Yeah.
You know, when you play first, second, third.
Right.
When I walked on the stage, the crowd was like, you know what I mean? They was into it.
They want to see you.
Screaming. So I said, yep. Tonight's going to be a good night. Selections wasn't right.
Yeah. Okay.
So you go sometime.
Yeah, man. Looking at before COVID, pre-COVID, you know, give me an idea of like how many shows you guys would do. You know, I mean, you guys probably just always on the go. You know, what was
the song that's booked out regular? If it's not me playing, it's Nico or Swook or so.
Right.
It's like we have so many different selectors, so we always book. Like before COVID, I was in Montserrat.
Yeah.
On a gig, and everybody had to leave the island one time. You know what I mean? So it was. But we had a lot of things going on. We had a UK tour coming up. We had a Japan tour, and we had a European tour.
Okay.
And all of that canceled, you know, so we had a lot of things coming up.
Yeah. And then in terms of, you know, COVID period now, I mean, I know most of the shows and stuff, you know, been cancelled or whatever, but what is it that you guys find to do now in, you know, when there are no shows as such?
I mean, it's rough. For every selector right now, it's rough because it's just, you know what I mean? But
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. We still play though. You know, the sound still play. We play in Florida still, because you know Florida's still kind of open.
Yeah.
Florida doesn't have a lot of restrictions when it comes to COVID, like New York or, you know what I mean, Florida and Atlanta. You know, the song would still, if we get a booking, we would fly out, go there. You know what I mean? Just got a booking in Florida 2 days ago, so soon I'll be flying out here. So we try to do stuff online. KingAddiesMusic online on Facebook, Instagram. Every Sunday or every Friday, I'll just pop up and just play some tune and keep the fans them involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So we still trying to do stuff. Every week we still do like a radio mix on SoundCloud. So we just do like random radio mixes on SoundCloud and put it out to the people so the people can't hear.
Them can still hear some juggling and enjoy themselves.
We're still doing our thing. You know what I mean? So we trying to do little things, but the shows. Not really much. It's one or in Brooklyn, you know, it's 1 or 2 little basement things or underground things, but it's not as like how we normally do, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't have somewhere like you on the show and not ask you about, you know, I saw this recent thing of Sean Paul was mentioning about the whole sound clash and the whole clash culture, and you know, basically him not really being in support of it. And I think where he's coming from is that he was saying he has lost people close to him because of violence and stuff like that. So what I'm getting is that he's basically saying that, you know, the clash culture kind of just incite certain violence and
yeah.
But I mean, but what's your take? Because I know that people go to sound clashes to enjoy themselves and to have a good time, and it's not everybody take it literal. Them know say entertainment. But what's your take?
I mean, are you really gonna? I understand what he's saying. I get what he's saying, but are you really gonna blame sound clash, or are you just gonna blame the video? Or are you gonna blame the music?
Yeah.
Because the music that actually plays on the radio is what we play in sound clash.
The same music.
The same music is not. It's just my name in the song. So are you really gonna blame the sound clash itself or the tune them? Mm-hmm. But I get what he's saying. Sometimes though, I would say this, like sometimes certain selectors take it too far with what they say. Tell you about your mom.
Yeah.
your kids or your family. It's like certain things that don't really belong into clash.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I understand that part of it. Yeah, I get it. I get what he's saying. Some selectors get a couple dubs, boy, I don't know. It's like they just feel like a bad man. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I get it. I understand what he's saying.
But you mentioned something about, certain selectors taking it too far. In terms of, them tell you about your mother and rate, but I think but some people actually go to the sound clash to get the raw version. I mean, so for example, in Jamaica we had Guinness Sounds of Greatness, and I think because it was a corporate sponsored event, they had to kind of keep it on a level. But, when you go, the regular one, them like back in the day, Pier 1 and Debt Before the Sun and all them thing there. Yo, it's like, anything goes, you talk your mind. So, I mean, there are people who are saying, when corporate get involved, them kind of water down the thing. Too many rules and stuff.
I agree with that. I remember I was in one of the clashes too where you had to edit the tune them. Like, it kind of killed the freeness of clash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to express yourself in the right way, but you don't have to tell a man about his mother all the time, or you don't have to tell him.
Yeah.
Certain things is not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You could go around it, because at the end of the day, it's music. You understand? A clash is just me simply playing tunes better than you. That's all a clash is. I'm proving to the world I can play tunes better than you. I can put the segment together better than you. I can hold a vibe better than you. So sometimes when you come in with all this other stuff, it don't really make sense. You know what I mean? It just takes away from the real entertainment. But that's what clash is when you think about it. Really.
Right. For you personally, remind me, how long have you been in the sound system business?
Well, I don't even know, honestly. I've been doing this since I was
10.
Well,
about 10.
I started, not so young, about say 15, 16. I started getting involved into it. I started playing playing clashes online, like in like Yahoo. We had some next thing called Power Talk, where every selector used to be in there and just clashing every day, vibes and dubs. You know what I mean? But them times I didn't have no dubs. I just had 45s. So,
right.
You know what I mean? So it's been over about 20 years now.
Yeah.
20 years. I've been playing Addies for 10 years in October coming. So.
Okay. Yeah, man.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute, man.
Yeah.
But what's next for Kingpin in terms of your personal goals, the targets that you set yourself, for your personal targets and achievements?
Well, I don't. My personal goals is all I hold right now, except for the production side of it, because the production I can still do.
Right.
But production-wise, I wanna keep on going. I wanna build some more rhythms, some juggling rhythms, so you can play in the dance. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm working on some of them. Like, as if I wasn't on an interview right now, this is what I would have been doing.
Yeah.
Like working on a rhythm or something. You know what I mean? So yeah, I wanna keep on working on production and doing that more and more and more. But to the sound system part of it, COVID, man, COVID is just killing everything.
But let's say, I mean, when COVID ease up off the gas,
I mean, when it ease up, we on the road again. We
just
killing
roll
songs once again, juggling again hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that I got so many clashes I want to win. I want to continue to win. I want to reach a place called Africa. I've never played in Africa yet.
Okay.
When I reach Africa, boy, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
I would be very happy.
But I mean, I imagine you guys supposed to play all over the place, man. Like,
yeah, I'm all over, but it's just that we ain't reached there yet.
And is there any other place that you want to play and you haven't been before?
I think the Caribbean mostly. I haven't been to certain islands in the Caribbean like Aruba, St. Kitts, like the Virgin Islands. I haven't been to those places yet and play music. So those are little places. Those are places I want to play as well. But Africa, bro.
Yeah, man.
There's just something about, you know what I mean?
Africa, yeah, man.
Yeah.
When last have you been to Jamaica though?
Last time I've been to Jamaica, I think it was either Boom Clash or Bass Odyssey Anniversary, one of the two of them. That was probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 2 years. But we have selectors in Jamaica, so it's like,
yeah, man.
We trying to them forward, so it's like,
so make them deal with that turf then you guys deal with over that side there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. Alright. Sounds good, it's all good. Yeah, man. In terms of anniversary plans though for the sound system, what you guys have any plans, any promotions? You know, what you guys have in mind? Or you know, max out everything fully.
The anniversary, the 38th, is gonna be crazy. Lots of sounds. As soon as I put the flyer up, couple sounds, it's like, yo, Kingpin, I'm there. So
right.
The anniversary, the sounds is gonna be in the building, of course, and you know we're gonna bring artists too. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, so many things going on. As far as like promotions and stuff, we ain't really, you know what I mean, get to that yet. But I could tell you we gonna have artists in the building, and we gonna have some sounds in the building as well.
All right.
Enough sound, big songs.
And this is going to take place.
Local sound, but we're going to have some international sounds in the building as well.
All right. And this is going to take place where? New York?
Of course, New York.
New York.
You never know. Might take it on the road with us too. As soon as outside
there you go.
The people been balling for Addies, so as soon as outside open up, we gonna figure it out. It might be in Europe, might be in the Caribbean, might be all over, man. That's what we trying to do.
Yeah, man. That sound good, man. Looking forward to that. Yeah, man. All right, Kingpin. You know, it was good talking with you, bro. It was good talking with you. And we'll keep the connection, and of course, let me know what's happening in terms of the whole anniversary celebrations and stuff, you know?
Yeah, man. Definitely. Yo, you know, Kingpin representing. I listen to me each and every Friday. It's called Next Friday. All the hottest artist interviews, all the sound system interviews. It's gonna be crazy. Right here on the Teino Evans YouTube.
Teino Evans Media. This is my name. So it's my name, Teino Evans Media YouTube channel. So it's Teino Evans Media YouTube channel. Yeah.